Today we have a novel called Feeding Vicky's Corpse. It's 166 pages. It's a murder mystery, and it has two covers. It actually has three covers. Of these two, I prefer the more darker one. And we have 5 novels to do today. We have 2 copies of this, and then we have 3 other copies of different novels. So what we're going to do with this novel, maybe you can see the 4 markings I have. We're going to punch holes in this signatures, all 8 signatures for Feeding Vicky's Corpse, and then more signatures for the others. We're going to start with these 2 because I have to finish these 2 novels, Feeding Vicky's Corpse, soon. I want to finish today or tomorrow. Some people I know saw these holes, and I have sewn these holes before, but I find them more enjoyable, more relaxing to do it with my awl. So he's in a camper van, and he travels all over America, trying to forget the tragedy that was in his life, and he ends up on the coast of Oregon. And a policeman notices that he used to be a policeman, and he asks if the policeman asks if McCorkle would be kind enough to help him solve a murder. And of course the McCorkle doesn't want to solve the murder because he's depressed and sad, but he does because otherwise he'd end up in jail for a completely different reason. And while he's discovering the murder, while he's investigating the murder, he discovers who is behind the murder, and he discovers some secrets that the small town had. And in the process of solving the murder, no one is arrested for it, but somebody is punished. And the other characters in the novel are Jill, a woman that follows McCorkle around America. They often argue. And a policeman, and the policeman's son, and a rich guy, and the rich guy's daughter, and a whole host of other characters that I think I like and don't like. Now, this is book 2 of the Oregon Coast duology. The first book is called The City of Cocks, about roosters, get your mind out of the gutter, and it is also a murder mystery, but a different kind, with no actual policeman involved. Here's one. What we have here is Feeding Vicky's Corpse. As I said, it now has holes in the spine so I can sew it up. And it also has a table of contents, which is called The Show, which, because I hope this is a TV drama, and 1 year. That's all I ask. And it has a variety of headlines like the Gibbons, the Air Singer episode, and the Bobby in Hospital episode, the Visiting Boaz argument segments and episodes, and it's 166 pages. It takes place in Oregon with characters in this book. Some of the minor characters are high school students. One of the major characters is a high school student, and the things they do in this book you will see in book 1. I suggest reading book 1 first. I don't think it matters chronologically, but it's more fun. In the first book, they are older. much older. They own stuff. They're business people. But in this book, they're high school students. Maybe it doesn't matter which order. But in this book, we see things that they do. These are minor characters. In this book, they become major characters in the first book and the other book. How's that? And of course, McCorkle shows up in this book, but not the other book. The major characters in this book do not show up in the other book. But I think they're both enjoyable. This is a murder mystery and a conspiracy, and who knows what's going on until McCorkle discovers what's going on. The people involved take care of it. People go to jail, but not the murderer. Okay? Actually, yes, the murderer does go to jail. I have to reread it. I'm not clear on that. But the murderer goes to jail.